Hello everyone. I'm going through the decks that I got in December. This one I bought myself for like a amazing price. They gave me 70% off this because I guess it wasn't moving. It's not in perfect shape, but I was really it's a beautiful deck, and this is a majors only. It's an odd edition. It's it's 909 numbered. It's from Lo Scarabeo della Collezione Lo Scarabeo Azzurro, and I'm not that familiar with this edition of cards. The art edition was later. This is from 88, and you can see there's like the corners have been bumped here, but that's really the only thing that's wrong with it. And this is signed by Giorgio Trevisan, who's done a few decks, and Torino 1988, Lo Scarabeo Azzurro, so the Azzurro collection. And there is a little Italian, it says it's Renaissance Tarot, 1527. I was just talking about the history of tarot there. So I think this is only available in Europe. So here you can see the bump with the cards. So let's go through this majors only. So they look like they're done in watercolor, which I love, having done watercolor and appreciate how hard it can be to get what you want. I've got sort of a fool with a lantern, missing a shoe, spoon in his hat. The cards are shiny on the front, almost like a shiny cardstock, with their matte on the back, and then there's that man. Okay. El Mago. These almost look like storybook illustrations. La Sacerdotessa, which I believe is sorceress. I might be wrong. They're kind of simple, not too much imagery. Imperatrice. You can see that shine. There it is. There's that shine. They're not, it's like a, yeah, they're not too glossy. Imperatore. I love that the scepter has the two fingers. And of course we see the sort of eagle there. Il Sacerdote. Who looks like Leonardo da Vinci. There's the sun. L'amour, not the lovers, but love. There's a cherub right there. Il Carro. Really nice chariot. He even has a little top on his breastplate instead of here. Justice, La Justicia. Green. Her eyes are closed. I love all the draped fabric. There's a lot of draped, really nice drapery here. Hermit. Rota della Fortuna. This one has a fox and a snake, a ship, and a sphinx in the sky. Almost like a child on a toy. La Forza. The line doesn't look too bad. There's the infinity symbol. But the lion is also reminding us, if you look at the claws here, the claw is turned like it wouldn't take much to overtake her, but yet she's in control. La forza. La peso. He's dropping his money. He's got his leg kicked out. Very nice, simple watercolors. Definitely in command of the medium. La Morte. Almost like a red death card. La Morte. The Temperance. Temperance, this looks like a Vermeer. I think it's definitely an influence of Vermeer. You can see that, can't you? The Diavolo. So we have the snake, this Mephistopheles figure. Here, the snake, coins, money, greed. He also looks like a cardinal with that red cap there, which could be poking fun at the greed of the Catholic Church. La Torre. Two figures falling. There's a soldier, his helmet is falling off, sword. Still a beautiful card. From an urn with a cup. She's sort of floating on tiptoe. Ah, La Lune. So it looks like the tide is out. We have a traditional crab. We have a fox here, so the fox has been replaced. Has replaced the wolf, sort of. I love that moon. Two towers, but they're connected in the winding pathway. The Sol. Sole. The red, the white stallion, the laughing sun. Avuncular sun, which means like an uncle, avuncular. It's a strange, antiquated word, avuncular. Funny thing, I learned the meaning of it from Are You Being Served? Avuncular. It's the Christmas episode where it's the Father Christmas affair where you have the mannequin that opens his coat and the mannequin's naked and then they all dress up like Santa, and then, yeah. Il Giudizio, judgment. Look at that. You get a different take on this. You're sort of behind sort of this ethereal angel, and you see sort of souls sort of drift up, people clawing out. This reminds me of the Antichrist, the Lars von Trier film at the very end. El Mondo. Look at the colors. And we have the bull, sort of an angel, the eagle and the lion, and the male. He sort of has like a, is that a pipe? It's been lit. He reminds me of Michelangelo's David and Goliath. The bronze sculpture, where it's this huge head and you have this very effeminate David with a very prepubescent girlish body standing there naked. Just the stance. I mean, look, the foot is lifted up, tiny little rear end, hand on the hip. It's a very effeminate pose. But I also see that it could be traditionally, it's a woman, so this could be a woman dressed like a man. Usually the women would not wear tights like this. And that's it. So it was majors only. Maybe not in the best shape, but it looks like it's a... I'm not sure how to put these back in. I'll just drop it like that. Scoot, scoot. And then put them back in this. So this came out in '88, and I was 10 years old. So it looks like 909 were made, and I have not seen any more of this from Lo Scarabeo, especially in the brown. This looks like Il Soleone, to be honest. Il Soleone was associated with U.S. game systems, not Lo Scarabeo. This is a paste down on the front. It's kind of thick cardstock. Yep, there you go. I thought I'd show that and just talk about it. And I have selected a poem. This is from Love Speaks Its Name, Gay and Lesbian Love Poems from Everyman's Library, Pocket Poets, this lovely edition. And this poem is called Nocturne by Frank O'Hara. It's a more modern poem, and I like modern poems. There's nothing worse than feeling bad and not being able to tell you. Not because you'd kill me or it would kill you, or we don't love each other. It's space. The sky is gray and clear, with pink and blue shadows under each cloud. A tiny airliner drops its specks over the UN building. My eyes, like millions of glassy squares, merely reflect. Everything sees through me. In the daytime, I'm too hot, and at night, I freeze. I'm built the wrong way for the river, and a mild gale would break every fiber in me. Why don't I go east and west instead of north and south? It's the architect's fault, and in a few years, I'll be useless, not even in an office building, because you have no telephone and live so far away. The Pepsi-Cola sign, the seagulls, and the noise. And this is interesting. It's almost like you are the building, and the building has life. So it mentions the UN building. That's in New York City. And eyes like glassy squares. There's the windows. The daytime I'm too hot, and at night I freeze. I'm built the wrong way for the river, and a mild gale would break every fiber in me. It's the architect's fault. Almost like a building longing for another building, or being built somewhere else. What an odd poem. Kind of haunting if you think about it. Anyway, I thought I'd just show this and read a lovely poem. It's always nice to hear poetry and art and all that good stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.